My mother made me give up my college fund because my brother needed a fresh start. 5 years later, her precious son proved me right. I was 17 when Mom cornered me in the laundry room, wringing her hands like she always did when Bryce had screwed up again. He made a mistake, she started, which was code for, your brother committed another felony. This time, Bryce had totaled someone's Mercedes while driving drunk. The family was suing for damages and medical bills. The settlement demand was $89,000, exactly what Dad had saved from my college fund before the cancer took him. It's just money, Mom said, tears streaming down her face. But Bryce could go to prison. He's only 19. He has his whole life ahead of him. I stared at her in disbelief. What about my whole life? That money was for my education. You're smart. You'll find scholarships. Bryce needs help now. What Bryce needed was consequences. Since middle school, he'd been stealing, fighting, and destroying property. Mom always cleaned up his messes while lecturing me about being responsible. When he stole my laptop sophomore year to buy drugs, Mom replaced it. When he crashed Dad's truck joyriding, she bought him a newer one. When he got expelled for bringing vodka to school, she enrolled him in private academy. Each time, I watched my college fund shrink to pay for Bryce's damage control. Just this once, she promised. After this, he's learned his lesson. I knew better, but I was 17 and powerless. I watched Mom transfer $89,000 to the plaintiff's attorney, wiping out my future in a single transaction. Bryce never went to community college. Instead, he spent the next 2 years partying, confident that Mom would always catch him. He moved through jobs like tissue paper, fired from the grocery store for showing up high, terminated from the warehouse for stealing merchandise. Meanwhile, I worked at a diner after school, saving every tip to pay for community college. I studied between tables, wrote essays during breaks, and fell asleep over textbooks every night. By 20, I transferred to the state university. Mom bragged to neighbors about my work ethic, conveniently forgetting why I needed to work so hard. Then came the phone call that changed everything. Bryce is in trouble again, Mom sobbed. Real trouble this time. He'd been arrested for armed robbery, not just shoplifting. He'd held up a convenience store with a gun, terrorizing a 19-year-old clerk working alone at midnight. The whole thing was captured on security cameras. The evidence was overwhelming. Even the expensive lawyer Mom found couldn't spin this into a misunderstanding. 25 years to life, she whispered. Unless we can afford the best defense team in the state. I've already mortgaged the house, but it's not enough. She paused, and I knew what was coming. You're doing well now. That job at the hospital pays good money. Family has to stick together. I thought about the 19-year-old clerk, who'd probably never feel safe at work again. I thought about all the chances Bryce had been given. No, I said quietly. What? I said no. I'm not giving you money to help someone who held a gun to a teenager's head. But he's your brother, and I'm your daughter. When has that ever mattered? The silence stretched between us. You've always been selfish, she finally said. I almost laughed. You're right, Mom. I'm selfish for wanting to use my own money to pay off student loans I needed because you gave my education fund to someone who used his freedom to commit armed robbery. I hung up and blocked her number. 2 weeks later, Bryce pleaded guilty and received 18 years in state prison. Last month, I got a letter forwarded through my old address. Mom's handwriting, shaky now. I was wrong about everything. You were right about Bryce from the beginning. I'm sorry for choosing him over you, but I thought love could fix him. I know you won't forgive me, but I needed you to know. I'm proud of who you became despite me. I read it twice, then filed it away. Some apologies come too late to matter.